In this video, I'll show you how to master context files in Superscale. Because you know things about your brand that no website can tell an AI. For example, which messaging actually converts, who your ICP is, what you've tested in the past, or what meta ads you killed, or what you want to do differently than your competitors. And context files are where you put all of that in Superscale, so it builds it on top what you already know. Go to Home and click on your agent score. When setting up Superscale, your agent score is typically quite low. We already pulled a lot of brand and context information during the brand analysis, but context files are usually empty. But they have the single biggest impact on your output quality and brand fit when creating ads, because the agent reads them every time before a new task. And I recommend you investing some time for proper setup. So this is where you put everything that the agent can't pull from your website or connected ad accounts. It could be brand guidelines, logo guidelines, could be even legal requirements, anything that you want the agent to know. And the more of your expertise you put in, the less correcting you do later. Context files exist on 3 levels. First, the workspace level. These apply across your entire workspace, all brands and all products. So if you're an agency, this could be your creative standards for all clients. On the company side, it could be general do's and do's that apply to multiple brands that you might have. And then on the brand level, this is where your specific brand knowledge lives. So for my Aura example, I could put learnings from the meta ads here that we've run. I also have one example here on logo placements, but let's create one together. Brand level. So now I have those 2 documents on the brand level. Third, the product level. Aura, for example, has 2 different products, the Aura Ring 4 and the Aura Ring Ceramic. They have slightly different audiences, they have different selling points, they're made of also different objections. So each product gets its own context file with product-specific messaging, positioning, or for example, funnel guidance. So when you create ads now, the agent pulls information from those 3 levels accordingly, so you don't need to repeat yourself. But one of my favorite things about context files is that you don't need to write them from scratch, but Superscale can actually do it for you. I'll show you how to do that. I asked Superscale earlier to create a brand analysis and to create a comprehensive guide. So it pulled all the information from the Aura website, mobile apps, scraped reviews, went through hundreds of competitors. And I created this super comprehensive report now that I can actually use as a context file for my following task. I can simply click on this Save button here and add it to the level. For in this case, brand is fine. I'll also share with you my favorite prompt for this. I could ask the agent to interview me and ask about my brand, my tone, my audience, and then I can build the context file from my answers. That's already a great starting point if you want to get your own expertise in there quickly. Also, some more practical tips. If you keep correcting the agent on the same thing, like don't use this specific CTA or always mention a specific subscription, you can write it as a rule in the context files and the agent will stick with it. The more of your expertise you put into context files, the more the agent output actually feels like it comes from someone who understands your brand. Start with 1 or 2 and build from there. Next up, connecting your meta ads so the agent can work with real performance data.